Well, this fall, a new Kemper House opened its doors in Worthington to provide dementia care in a warm, cozy, home-like atmosphere for its residents. Deciding what type of care you or your loved one might need can be confusing. So here to help with advice, Greg Sini from Kemper House, along with attorney Jackie Collins. Welcome back to Daytime.
Thank you, Audrey. Appreciate it.
Greg is co-owner of Kemper House. We've talked to you a lot. You and your team, you're really working hard to redefine dementia care. You offer an all-inclusive rate, though, for your residents. What does that include?
Well, to simply put it, all-inclusive rate includes everything. When it comes to taking care of our residents, one of the things that we always want to focus on is what is that need in the moment. And an all-inclusive rate, it includes every bit of care, no matter where they are in the stage of the disease, that care is covered. And really what it's based on is the apartment that they live in. So it's not based on where they are in the disease process. It's based on the apartment style. It could either be a shared or it could be a private or a private deluxe. The thing that's really important about that is that it allows our caregivers to deliver the care that's needed in that moment, no matter if it's on a Sunday night at 2 a.m. in the morning and they need to elevate the care. We do that. We don't have to go and get permission from a family member because it's going to increase the price or anything. So the Kempers have been doing all-inclusive pricing for 20 years, and we follow that, and we think it's best for families because it allows them to financial plan for their loved one.
And it really is personalized to you guys. And
it is.
You actually are on site there.
Yes.
For any questions that might come up, financials, little oddities that you might have. That's an important aspect too, that they know you and can come to you with any questions, right?
Sure, yeah. Being locally owned and operated, there's a lot of benefits. One of the things I like to tell people is that Don and I, Don Kenny Jr. is my business partner, we don't have to answer to Wall Street. We don't have to answer to investors, a board of directors. We just answer to the families and our residents. And there's power in that to have somebody that's an owner on site being able to respond to care needs, financial needs, all that type of stuff. And it really allows us to focus our attention on what's most important, and that's our residents.
And planning for that is a big, aspect of it. Jackie, you're the owner of Collins Law Office. Right. You specialize in elder care. For our viewers who might not know, what are those specifics?
Yeah, we help people try to find money to pay for private care communities like VA benefits, aid and attendance. We try to make sure people have all their different documents and plans put together, like powers of attorney, their wills, help with powers of attorney for financials and for health care. That way you can avoid costly things like guardianship. Perfect.
There are different financial models. So Greg was talking about how at Kemper House it's all inclusive, but there are different levels of care as well. What are some of those?
Right. We typically see three different types. There's the all-inclusive, like Greg's community. There's levels of care, and then there's endowment communities. So starting off with endowment communities, you might pay a few $100,000 to get into the community, typically when you're younger and in independent living, like senior living apartments or something like that. And then as you progress and need more care, everything's supposed to be included. You still pay a monthly fee, and there's pros and cons of all these communities for everybody. There's also levels of care, so you'll have your base rent, and they might have levels of care 1 through 5. And as you progress, your rent just increases and increases. It can go maybe a $500 increment up to $25, a few $1,000s. So you're going from one price that you're expecting to pay each month to a lot more. So for budgeting reasons, usually the easiest type of community to work with is an all-inclusive, because no matter what, we can tell you how long you can live there, how long your money will last, based on any care that you need. It's usually all-inclusive.
So Jackie, if I'm in my 30s, my parents are in their 60s, when is the best time for someone to start this planning process or to sit down with you and kind of plan for that long-term care?
Right, I'd say now, 60s, 55, 60, 65, definitely, especially if you want to become eligible for government programs. They have different look-backs. We became a crisis planning firm somehow, so we usually get the phone call and we get, mom's been cut from short-term rehab, she's going to a nursing home, it's $12,000 a month, how are we going to pay for it? I tell people, try to pre-plan so we can prevent that and try to get the care you need earlier so your quality of life doesn't decline rapidly and you can move into a place to get some assistance and have some companionship with other residents and the staff and things like that, and that really improves people's health.
And setting up that initial meeting or consultation is always important. Greg, what will that look like for you guys? Just give you a call, come in and get a meeting and a tour, right?
Sure, yeah, that's the starting point. Jackie and I are in close communication, and we offer education classes as well, so we'll bring Jackie in to educate our family members and the community at large. And if you need to contact us, you can reach us at 614-681-8330 or www.kemperhouseworthington.com.
Perfect. Well, that information is on the screen, kemperhouseworthington.com. Thank you so much for joining us, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.